Gentlemen over 60, if your body isn't responding the way it used to, it may not be aging. It might be the way you're touching yourself. This is something most doctors won't say out loud, but it needs to be said, because what used to feel good when you were 20 might now be the very thing stealing your sensitivity, shrinking your size, and silently damaging your most intimate parts. As we get older, the skin becomes thinner, blood vessels become more fragile, and the nerves. They don't bounce back like they used to, but most men, they keep the same habits from their younger years, same pressure, same routines, same mindset. And here's the hard truth. What worked at 25 can harm you at 65. And the first mistake, it's something I call the death grip. Trust me, once you understand what this is and how it affects your body, you'll never look at your habits the same again. So stay with me, because what I'm about to share could change not only your performance, but how you feel about yourself as a man. Mistake number 1 is what I call the death grip. Now I know that name sounds dramatic, but hear me out. It's more common than you think, especially among men over 60, and it's causing more harm than most people realize. Here's what it means. Over time, many men develop a habit of gripping themselves too tightly during solo activity. Maybe it started in your younger years when sensitivity was high and you were in a rush. Or maybe it became routine, a way to guarantee release, without relying on emotional connection or arousal buildup. But the body changes. And what once felt good can eventually lead to a numbing effect, literally. When you use too much pressure, you're not just stimulating nerves, you're slowly damaging them. You're compressing blood vessels. You're creating micro-trauma in sensitive tissue. And over time, your body responds by dulling sensation as a protective mechanism. What does that mean for you? It means you need more stimulation to get the same effect. It means natural intimacy starts to feel less satisfying. It means your confidence starts to slip, even if you don't fully understand why. And the worst part, most men never talk about it. They just assume they're getting older, that this is inevitable, that their body is betraying them. But it's not your age, it's your technique. Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time you changed how you touch yourself? If the answer is never or not in the past 20 years, it's time for a reset. Because here's what I've seen in my clinic over and over again, once a man stops using the death grip and gives his body time to heal. Sensitivity often returns. Erections become stronger. Intimacy becomes more fulfilling. Not because of pills, not because of magic, but because he finally stopped hurting himself without knowing it. So if you've been struggling, start by loosening your grip. Go slower. Use your whole hand, not just your fingers. Experiment with gentler touch. It may feel strange at first, but your body will thank you for it. And if you're serious about long-term health down there, this is the first most important step. Mistake number 2 is something almost no one talks about, but it's damaging more nerves than you can imagine. It's what I call the nerve crusher position. And trust me, if you've been doing this for years, you're not alone. But it's time to stop before the damage becomes permanent. Here's the deal. A lot of men, especially in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, prefer to sit on a hard surface, maybe in a chair, maybe on the edge of a bed, or even on the toilet, and then lean forward while engaging in solo activity. It feels stable, it's familiar, and for some, it's even convenient. But here's the hidden danger. This exact position puts direct pressure on your pudendal nerve, the nerve responsible for sensation and function in your pelvic region, including your penis. When you sit with your weight pressing down on your tailbone and perineum, you're essentially cutting off blood flow and squeezing that nerve like a garden hose. And over time, that compression creates damage. It starts small. You might notice a tingling sensation, or numbness, or that it takes longer to feel any pleasure at all. But the longer you keep doing it, the more that nerve becomes inflamed, and the more it struggles to bounce back. I've seen patients who've come in thinking they had full-blown erectile dysfunction, when in reality their nerves were just bruised from years of poor positioning. Once they made the switch changed, the angle took pressure off that nerve and gave their body time to heal sensation, and performance improved dramatically. So what's the solution? First, stop sitting on hard chairs while leaning forward. If you must sit, use a cushion. Better yet, recline slightly or lie back in a way that takes pressure off your pelvic floor. Even better, stand. Yes, standing helps keep blood flowing freely and takes the weight off that critical nerve. This one simple change can prevent years of frustration. And one last thing, don't wait until things go numb. Once nerves are damaged, healing is slow. Prevention is everything. Your body deserves better than habits that slowly shut it down. Still with me? Mistake number 3 is the one that silently drains your testosterone, your energy, and even your desire. And yet most seniors have no idea they're doing it. It's called chronic overstimulation. Let me explain. In today's world, we're surrounded by fast, flashy, and hyper-stimulating content. Just a quick scroll through your phone, and you're bombarded with images and videos designed to hijack your attention and trigger dopamine. And for many older adults, especially those who feel lonely or disconnected, this digital stimulation becomes a form of comfort, even a habit. Now here's the problem. Your brain is incredibly sensitive to repetition. The more you bombard it with artificial stimulation, particularly from watching explicit content frequently, the more it adapts. It starts requiring more intensity just to feel the same amount of arousal or pleasure. That's when the real trouble begins. Your natural testosterone levels drop. Your libido fades. You feel tired more often. And eventually, even real-life intimacy doesn't feel as satisfying or engaging. Why? Because your brain's reward system has been overused. It's like a sponge that's already soaked through, no room left for natural joy. And this has a ripple effect. When testosterone declines, muscle mass shrinks. Bone strength weakens. Your metabolism slows. And worst of all, your confidence and motivation take a hit. But here's the good news. Your body can recover, and it starts with cutting back on digital overstimulation. Take a break. Give your brain the space to reset. Replace screen time with real-world experiences, a walk outside, a meaningful conversation, or even just silence. The truth is, your brain doesn't need more dopamine. It needs balance. It needs rest. This one shift, this single choice to step away from hyper-stimulating content can dramatically improve your hormone health, your energy, and your enjoyment of real connection. Mistake number 4 is one that almost no one talks about. But if you're over 60 and you've been feeling tired, moody, or weak, this might be the silent reason why. It's magnesium deficiency. Yes, magnesium. That humble mineral you rarely hear about, and yet it plays a massive role in testosterone production, energy levels, and even your ability to sleep. Here's what most people don't realize. Magnesium isn't just for muscles or bones. It's also essential for over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, including those that regulate your hormones. Without enough of it, your body struggles to convert cholesterol into testosterone. And without testosterone, well, everything feels harder. Your motivation fades, your strength declines, your drive practically gone. Now here's where it gets worse. As we age, our ability to absorb magnesium drops dramatically. On top of that, many medications prescribed to older adults, especially for blood pressure, diabetes, and acid reflux, can actually flush magnesium out of your system. So even if you think you're getting enough, chances are you're not. And the symptoms, they sneak up on you. You might notice muscle cramps, restless sleep, low mood, or even heart palpitations. But behind the scenes, your testosterone is quietly dipping lower and lower. So what can you do? Start by adding more magnesium-rich foods to your diet, like spinach, almonds, pumpkin seeds, and avocados. But for many older adults, food isn't enough. That's where a high-quality magnesium supplement comes in. Look for forms like magnesium glycinate or citrate. They're easier on the stomach and absorb better than the cheap stuff. And remember, consistency matters. It won't work overnight. But over time, as your magnesium levels improve, you may notice your energy returning, your sleep deepens, and yes, your testosterone begins to climb back to where it should be. It's a small shift, but it can change everything. Mistake number 5 is something most men do without even realizing it. And the worst part, it happens while you sleep. I'm talking about sleeping in a hot bedroom. Now, you might be thinking, how could something as simple as room temperature affect my testosterone? Here's the truth. Testosterone production peaks during deep sleep. That's when your body repairs itself, restores hormone balance, and builds strength. But if your bedroom is too warm, your body struggles to reach those deeper stages of rest. Studies show that when you sleep in a room above 70 degrees Fahrenheit, especially if it's stuffy or you're covered in heavy blankets, your core temperature stays elevated. And when that happens, your brain can't fully shift into the deep restorative sleep you need. Which means testosterone production gets cut short. But it doesn't stop there. A hot room can also disrupt your melatonin levels, the hormone that signals it's time for sleep. Lower melatonin leads to lighter, more restless nights. And when sleep is shallow, testosterone takes a nosedive. That's why so many men wake up feeling groggy, unmotivated, and weaker than they did the day before. So what's the fix? Simple. Cool your bedroom down to around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the sweet spot for deep sleep. Use breathable cotton sheets. Keep a fan running if needed. And avoid heavy meals or alcohol before bed. Both can raise body temperature from the inside out. Even something as small as taking a warm shower before bed, which cools your body down after, can make a difference. And here's the beautiful part. When your body finally hits deep sleep night after night, testosterone levels begin to rise naturally. You wake up with more energy, more strength, more clarity, and yes, more drive to take on the day. So don't overlook this, because fixing your sleep might just be the most powerful, most natural way to restore your testosterone without a single pill. Mistake number 6 is something most men over 60 think is good for them. It's labeled heart healthy. It's low fat. Doctors used to recommend it all the time. But here's the shocking truth. This one healthy food is slowly draining your testosterone. I'm talking about soy milk, soy protein, soy burgers, tofu, edamame. Now, I'm not saying a single bite of soy will ruin your hormones. But if you're consuming soy regularly, especially as a meat alternative, your testosterone may be under attack. Here's why. Soy contains compounds called phytoestrogens. These are plant-based substances that mimic estrogen in the body. And when phytoestrogens enter your system, they compete with your natural testosterone. They throw off your hormonal balance. And over time, they can lower your free testosterone levels, making you feel weaker, slower, and more tired. Now let me be clear. This doesn't mean you need to panic over every bite of miso soup or a handful of soybeans. But what matters is pattern and quantity. If soy is a staple in your diet, if you're replacing meat with tofu every day, or drinking soy milk with your cereal every morning, that's when trouble begins. The bigger problem, most soy in the US is highly processed and genetically modified. It's packed into packaged snacks, protein bars, frozen meals, even healthy vegetarian products. So even if you're not eating tofu directly, chances are you're consuming soy without realizing it. The good news: there are better options. If you're avoiding red meat, try eggs, wild salmon, or pasture-raised chicken. Want plant-based protein? Go for lentils, quinoa, or hemp seeds, none of which disrupt your hormones. And when you cut out excess soy, you give your testosterone room to breathe. You feel stronger, your mood lifts, and you stop feeding your body fake estrogen it never asked for. So check your pantry, read those labels, and remember, just because it's healthy on the package doesn't mean it's healthy for you. Mistake number 7 is the one hiding in plain sight. You don't feel it, you don't smell it, but every single day, it slowly chips away at your manhood. It's something almost every man over 60 does, often without thinking twice. I'm talking about sitting for hours and hours, every single day. Now I know that sounds simple, harmless even, but the truth is far more dangerous than most people realize. Here's the thing. When you sit for long periods, especially without standing or stretching, your body begins to shut down vital functions. Blood flow to your lower body slows dramatically, muscles weaken, and testosterone production plummets. Why? Because movement is one of the key triggers your body uses to maintain healthy hormone levels. When you're up and active, even just walking or stretching your body gets the signal, this man still needs strength, still needs energy, still needs testosterone. But when you sit too long, that signal fades, your metabolism slows, your insulin sensitivity drops. And yes, your testosterone falls. Even worse, sitting too much increases cortisol, the stress hormone that directly suppresses testosterone. So not only are you producing less of the good stuff, you're making more of the stuff that fights against it. And if that weren't enough, sitting also contributes to weight gain, especially around the belly. And belly fat is one of testosterone's greatest enemies, because fat cells, especially in the abdomen, convert testosterone into estrogen. That's right. The more you sit, the more fat you store, and the more estrogen your body creates while your testosterone disappears. But here's the solution. It doesn't take a gym. You don't need to run marathons. Just move. Stand up every 30 to 45 minutes. Take short walks throughout the day. Stretch your legs. Do light squats or push-ups. Even walking in place while watching TV can help. Your body is built to move, and when you honor that design, your hormones respond in kind. So don't wait until your strength fades or your drive disappears. Stand up, literally, and take back control of your health one step at a time. Next is the final section, the emotional close and call to action that brings all 7 mistakes together. And there you have it. 7 hidden mistakes that silently rob older men of their strength, drive, and vitality. But here's the good news. Every one of them is fixable. Your body hasn't given up on you. Your health isn't behind you. And your masculinity, it's still in there, waiting to rise again. You just need to give it the right support, the right fuel, and the right mindset. Because age doesn't define your worth. Your choices do. So if even one of these mistakes opened your eyes today, then don't just scroll past like nothing happened. Take action, stand taller, eat smarter, Move with purpose. And now I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 mistakes surprised you the most? Was there one you've been making without realizing? Let me know in the comments. Just type the number 1 through 7. And if you've made more than one, welcome to the club. You're not alone. And hey, if you found this helpful, do me one small favor. Tap that subscribe button. Turn on the bell for notifications. Because we're building a community where men over 60 take back their health, one smart step at a time. Your journey's not over, it's just getting started.